Hey guys, Grifton here, and today we're going to be doing a Magis's Terrace solo farm in order to farm the mount. But before we get started, please take the time to like and subscribe as it really helps me out. Also, this is a members only video, so members get early access to all of my farming videos. So if you're seeing this and you're not a member, you're probably seeing it much later than if you were, so consider becoming one today. Okay guys, so here we are at Magis's Terrace. I'm going to be walking through this. The gear I'm wearing is pretty basic pre-raid base that you get because I'm on the beta here, but nothing special, and I'm in tank spec, your standard raid tanking spec. And we're already at the first boss, and we're just going to get the trash out of the way. Now, you can skip the trash if you want and go right to the boss, but please be aware that the trash does come, and there are casters in here, so the boss moving around makes it really hard to kill all these guys. It's easier just to kill the trash separate. Just get it out of the way, and then kill the boss. There's a total of 3 packs, super easy. You can line of sight them around the corner if you want to. Once they're dead, yeah, you're just going to go ahead and engage the boss. Okay, now for this guy, all you have to do is pretty much tank and spank him. He's going to attack those crystals, but all you have to do is destroy them. But actually, I've done it where I didn't destroy the crystals to see what would happen, and he doesn't do much more damage. So honestly, even if you want to just DPS him, but the damage he takes while he's destroying the crystals seems to be quite reduced. So keep that in mind if you are planning to do that. Honestly, it's just easier to destroy the crystals and then go back to him. You could probably get away with doing this whole fight in cat form. I stayed in bear form just because I didn't want to worry about it. But that might be something you try to speed up this fight a little bit because it is pretty boring and slow. And as you can see, we downed him. Alright, moving on to the next fight, we're going to go through the hallway, and we have all of these mana fiends. You can pull the mana fiends in the hallway if you want. You need to pull the ones in the room first to destroy them. Feel free to try to pull them in bigger packs. I pulled them pack by pack, just because they have, they actually do some decent damage, but yeah, just swipe them down, and you'll be getting the buff. And you want to keep the buff fully stacked when you pull the boss to make it a little bit easier. There is, on the heroic version, a path that walks through here. Just kill him separately if you can, and then pull the rest of the pack so that you can go right in. Feel free to pop out and heal yourself before the pull. But this guy is actually pretty interesting. If you've never done it before, there's going to be ads that spawn. Every time you kill the ads, you get stronger, but you're taking more damage. Essentially, I kill every single ad and just barely survive, to be honest with you. But it's really exciting to like get bigger and bigger and bigger and watch the boss get smaller and smaller. So I always kill the ads. I've never died on this fight. I've always come really close. Make sure to use your cooldown if you're getting really close. I do use Frenzied Regen on this in order to make sure that I don't die. I usually pop it kind of early. But then you just heal yourself up and move on to the next boss. Now the next boss is going to pat through a bunch of trash. And when you get to the end, it's going to be the 5 pull. Now there's a couple ways to pull this. I pulled from this side, but you can just charge in the regular way and just kill them, you know, the standard front facing. Because there's not a lot of like abilities they can use on you, it's really just you stand there. There's 2 bosses that you mainly want to focus on. The main boss, the princess or whatever her name is, she can heal, and then there's one game, Apaco, he can heal. I always focus the princess and let Apaco just heal, and pretty much the first part of this is just surviving until they both run out of mana if you've got both of them. It shouldn't take long, so just use your survivability as long as you can so that you can just stay in the fight. Once she's out of mana, it's pretty much over. You can just burn her down really quick, and then you just one by one kill Apaco first, but then kill your casters second, and then everyone else just slowly dies over time. You should be fine. Don't feel free to just pop cooldowns if you want to, but honestly, it's just it's really just standing there and tanking it. Now before the boss, there is a small trash pack. You will need to clear it out. These guys can be dangerous. Kill any casters you can because they're going to do the most damage first, and then work on everyone else. Just so that like the warlocks and the mages can actually do some pretty decent damage. You want to just get rid of them right away. Then we're going to get to the boss. So the boss is actually really hard. I wiped on him a ton of times and really struggled. I recommend when you open, you put hot on yourself, go into bear form, enrage, and then you want to fairy fire open so you can instant interrupt his fireball. I did not do that in this scenario, so it's kind of annoying. My demo, I didn't even think to do that, but that is what you should do. I usually do it, and I just, you know, forgot. Now I started in cat because what you want to do is try to get him to 50% health as soon as possible. Now if you don't get him to 50% health fast enough, he's going to do a shield pyroblast. When the birds pop up, just grab the bird and kind of kite it around. while you kill the boss along with it. So just like some swipes, some mauls, just to do damage to both of them. Once the bird's dead, I switch to cat form and kill the egg. You're gonna see me do that. And then I'm gonna go right back to the boss. And again, you wanna try to interrupt as much as possible. Now, the boss is gonna do a shield pyroblast after 1 minute. You cannot be in bear form when this happens. You need to be pumping a cat form before he does it, or you won't be able to get the shield off, at least in the gear I had in time. But essentially just rip the shield off and then main and you're good to go. Once you hit him past 50% and he starts going into the gravity phase, it's actually so much easier. All you have to do is honestly just survive it. So once he hits 50%, he's going to just go to the middle and just start casting gravity well. This is when you pop out and go into healer and just heal yourself to full. There's almost no damage really going out. Just stay away from the orbs and you can heal all through this. He goes through this cycle the whole time. So once you get this part going, honestly, just keep going. Just burn him down, burn him down, burn him down. Just stay away from the orbs. Just keep healing yourself. And that's honestly it. As long as you get him to 50%, it's pretty much game over. There's really no mechanics you have to worry about as long as you stay away from the orbs. Every once in a while, he'll go down and ask for a blessing. Don't worry, just keep burning him, and then the orbs are the only big concern. But that's it, guys. That is honestly the hardest part. I promise you, it is not easy to down this last boss, even if it looks easy. He is absolutely hard to get to 50% because you got to deal with the bird and the pyroblast. But once you do, you can get the chance at getting that cool mount. I didn't get it. I was unfortunate on this, but this is a great solo farm for level 80s trying to get some cool mounts. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions about this run, feel free to put them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care.